Hello, everybody. I want to talk to you about my experience with Spirit. You can enjoy it, you can have fun with it. There's a lot of things you get a good price, but there's certain regulations you have to follow. One airline is not like the other when it comes to pricing up and down. However, they all lose your luggage. They all are late. They all overbook. They all give you hassle. Some of them they smack you in the face, as we heard about. Some of them they'll arrest you for some stupid shit, and some of them they overcharge you for the food. They all have a quirk. I've traveled from Puerto Rico, anywhere in the basically the eastern coast to Europe, back and forth many times, and trust me, none of them are better. None of them are better. Whenever you put humans to take care of something, something's gonna go wrong. Okay. But however, if you like, share, and subscribe, huh? Huh? You're already doing something better. I'm gonna give you some advice that's gonna help you take the Spirit experience further, save money, and enjoy yourself. Okay? Here we go. Okay, I always fly Spirit because it's very close to where I live. I go to the airport. What I do is my wife tracks down the tickets are cheap. You can get them for $50 or less. I've gotten for less, and then you just pay the taxes. To Puerto Rico, $50. I've done $80 round trip from Puerto Rico. You can't beat that. Okay, let me get you through it now. First, my wife tracks the prices. There's If you try to book it before time, all the prices are very high, $400 or $500, and every flight $400 or $500. That means it's still too early. You got to keep tracking of it because as you get closer, they'll go down. When they go down to a price that you feel very comfortable with, be careful. This is like a stock market. It could be down today and tomorrow it goes up. There's no choice about that. When you find the price is cheap, then you go to the airport, to the Spirit counter, and buy it, and it'll cost you 40 or $50 less than what you already found. You can't beat that. Of course, you got to pay the taxes as always. If once you book your ticket, if you're gonna carry extra luggage, what you do is you pay for it online. It'll be 40 or $50 beforehand. If you wait to get to the airport, they're gonna charge you $100 easy. It's either that or leave your luggage. I'm telling you straight off the bat. What I do is I carry one of those airline authorized packs that I buy online, and I put everything in there. There are certain things you don't have to put it because everywhere we go, basically, unless you go to Europe, and it all depends if you go to Germany or not. There's a Walmart, so you can buy your underwears, your extra socks, toothbrush, and everything in a Walmart. It's cheaper than paying $100 on a luggage for carrying crap. Okay, that for example, there was this. You book your flight 24 before you get the app, and 24 hours before you start booking it, it assigns you a seat. When you go to the airport, you can go to one of those booths and get a printout the day of the trip. Or you can use the app. It gives you that the barcode, and you could go with that and go straight in. I suggest you get the paper, and whatever booking you did, whatever you got, make a, how do you call that, screenshot. Keep it. You're gonna need it. You might need it. It's gonna save you some money. Because if not, they're gonna charge you 20, $25 extra just for the printing of the paper. Beware. Okay. They tend to separate the it has an algorithm. When you book together, two people together, it tends to separate the seats. It sends you to one corner, your wife to another one. Of course, because then when you want to get closer to her to fly together, it's $11 for the change. They will charge you for that. That's $11 right there. If you book through Expedia.com or some other third-party discount online, if you have to claim anything, do not go to the counter because they will not help you because you booked it with someone else. They do not do those claims, so they can't help you. If you book it through them, they have to help you because they sold you the ticket directly. Beware. Okay. If you check 1 hour before the flight, let me get you here. Just to change her face, I want to get a little camera time myself. If you check 1 hour before the flight, and for some reason they have to cancel you, because of the crowded or something like that, you did not get there. It says be there 2 hours before. They know when you got there 2 hours before. If you did not get there 2 hours before and check in 2 hours before, guess what? They can't. You broke the contract. You will be canceled. It shows exactly when you checked in, and in the ticket it says what time you're supposed to check in. 2 hours before. Don't hesitate on that. Trust me, they'll do anything to get you, and it's not their fault at that point. When you go through TSA, wear good socks because they take off your shoes unless you pay the pre-check. I pay the pre-check. They don't take off your shoes. It's a little more relaxed. You still go through the same security, but some stuff is faster, more relaxed. They treat you a little different. Here we go again. However, the pre-check is for domestic flight. I believe it doesn't go for Europe. That's a different story because this isn't America. But Europe, it has different requirements, or has to involve a different country with rules and stuff. That 2 hour thing, if you can get there a lot earlier, it's better. Drinking some of my juice. Look, this is what I used to fly with. Delicious. I'm making myself. Okay. Okay, buy a small carry-ons that's airline approved. You don't pay for it. You put it on your backpack. You put your pillow thing on top of it, and it's on your back. So they'll let you in with it. You don't have to pay extra. You can carry all the stuff you need for emergency right there. If you have to carry separate CPAP machine, they won't charge you for that. You just let them know when they look at it. CPAP. You raise it up. CPAP. They say okay. But other than that, anything else in your hand, they're gonna charge you. One item, it's in the back on your hand. So if you carry a woman's purse, plus the one in the back, they're gonna charge you because you already have two pieces. Fanny bags, you have to hide them under your shirt or under the coat, under the sweater while you're wearing it, because they will charge you. Every chance they get, they will charge you. Trust me. You can bring snacks. I do. Snacks you can bring peanuts, cookies, fresh fruit like bananas, oranges, pudding, Jello cups, plastic fork, plastic spoon. Airport, they want to charge you for everything because people know all these hacks and they try to do it cheaper. People go to the airport. Can I get a cup of water? Yeah, you can get a cup of hot water because you have intention to have a tea or something on your own. Yes, yeah, it's 3.5. What? Yeah, because they know what you want it for. That trick doesn't work anymore. I carry you can carry an empty water bottle through TSA, and as soon as you get the other side, you fill it up and you keep drinking out of that. I carry my drinking water. Let me show you. My Philips drinking water, that bottle has a filter inside. It's called Gold Zero. It has a filter inside. So you put the water in, and let me show you. Put the water in, and as you suck, the water comes out through there filtered. Very good. We bought it online. It's worth every penny. I use it to work. That way I don't have to buy no more bottled water. Walt Disney, I bought in a very cheaper place. Food cost me $30. Bottle of water that I purchased afterwards to wash down the food cost me $10. And I'm like, what? Almost as much as the food. So carry your own water. Carry your water bottle. Filter it. Everywhere you go, carry your own water. They know you when you're thirsty, no matter what, you have to drink water. That's a human thing. So they will charge you. Okay? Be aware of that. Like I said, you can carry snacks in a bag, in a plastic bags. What I do, I put them in a little bag. I have a little, can't find it now. I have a little bag. It's like a little lunch flat bag that you can buy online. And I put my snacks in there. And then I tie it up to the backpack. So it goes in through one piece. Or put it inside if I have space. I pass by. As soon as I get in the plane, before I put the luggage on the top, I take that bag out and put it in my seat with the water bottle and my electronics, and then put everything away. That will be in my lap, or put it on the side of the seat in the corner with a little bag, or under your seat, but you have a little space. So you don't have to access your backpack at all in the trip. You don't want to access anything at all up there. You put it there, you forget about it, because you got people beside you going to bother them. They're going to bother you. No. Okay? You don't want to do that. You want to go to the bathroom before you go to the plane. Before you get in the flight, go to the bathroom again, and again. Squeeze that prostate. Go again and again. Because once you get in the plane, you want to try to use the bathroom the minimum. Why? Because you don't want to bother be stumbling people back and forth. You just want to sit there for 2 hours, whatever, 3 hours, and try. If at some point they said, if you see your neighbor get up for some point for something, then you take the advantage and say, hey, excuse me, I'm going to use the bathroom also. Once they move, they make their move, you make yours. But try to control it so you don't have to. The bathrooms are very small. A guy like me, it wasn't fun. It wasn't cool. Okay? Eat light before you get on the plane. You don't want to get too full. When you go up that high, the gases are going to attack you. You're up above the sea level that's pretty high. You're in the sky. You don't want to be too stuffed or something, so you don't bother. I take the travel pillows, those donuts you put around your neck. You can carry them around your neck like that. You can just lean back because the seats don't recline either. They're made not to recline. So you want to put that on your back so you can sleep with it. You put the travel pillow. Buy those donuts. Buy them Walmart before you go to the airplane. They're very expensive. Everybody buys it. Try not to buy anything at the airline. Yeah, you need to contribute to the economy, but hey, they're destroying yours, so you have to protect yourself. Plus, when you buy the pillow in Walmart or somewhere else, you're contributing to the economy. It's just not the airline economy, or not even the airline, the airport. These people have to charge a lot because they get charged a lot because they have you locked down. There's no way you're not gonna buy something a day if you need it because you're already in the plane. There is no way. They got you so the prices could be ridiculous and you will pay for it. You will pay for it. I like to carry tissue, the backpack, a little tissue in my pocket just in case, a mask in my pocket. Even though you don't want to use mask, I carry a mask in my pockets as I sit down. Because if you get one of those sneezy person sitting beside you that's sneezing coffee, you might want to wear your mask. Because if he starts sneezing or something, it's gonna be the whole trip. There's nothing you can do with him. Allergies are allergies. You got no choice. Make sure you put on your mask, and you can protect yourself a lot better. Just in case, you might want to carry a little once you get there. Because if you get there early, you go through the TSA. You have a little time before you board the flight. Put some meds or Tylenol, anything of allergy or medication, a little bit you have in your pocket, or the fanny bag I was talking to you about. That way, during the flight, if you get a headache or something, you can consume it right there and then with the water you already have. You still don't have to bother anybody and get anything, just in case. Download on Netflix your the movies that you want, because you can download them without online. You can download and not to be on. You don't need to be online to use them, and that's a hell of a benefit for the kids. It helps a lot. You can throw a tablet at them and some games or some movies they want to watch, and you're calm. You leave them alone because they're not gonna give you any TV or anything. Carry your headphones. You need headphones for the trip so you can listen to your program without bothering anybody. Find your seat. Prepare your pillows, your snacks, your e-reader, because you don't want books, they're too heavy. E-reader, your water, if you need something to write with, even though you can write with your cell phone. Try to sleep the majority of the trip. That's what I do, without moving much. I try to sleep, so I try to go there too tired. That way I can take a nap for an hour and a half, and the trip goes by. When you wake up, next thing you know, you're already getting down. Perfect. Connecting flights, I enjoy them to the point because I fly 2 hours one way. I fly 2 hours from New Jersey to Orlando, and then when we get to Orlando, we get out of the flight. I go to the bathroom. I freshen up. I prepare my backpack. I move everything around. I get ready for the trip again. And you can stretch your legs, do a little exercise before you get back in again for another 2 hour trip from Orlando to San Juan. I take advantage of that. Do not sleep at the airport because you want that nap to be taken in the plane. Have your meds, go to your water, go to the bathroom. If you need to buy a coffee right there, that's your chance. If you need to, you go ahead and buy your coffee, whatever you have to do. That's your opportunity to freshen up, gather yourself up, and start all over so you can have a better trip on the way back. Okay, now let's go for the painful one. This is what you're gonna find yourself with when you're in the airline. This is a la Smart Sips and Snacks. This is gonna show you prices for Spirit. Okay, the prices you're gonna find on flight. Here we go. You get beer, 12 ounces, 75 cents an ounce. That's $9 for a can of beer. Just showing you. Wine, that's 3.4 ounces, $9 a bottle. Buzzball, 11. These are the prices. Liquor. Look at the variety. That's 1.75 8 ounces with juice. It comes with a juice, $10. One of those flashes with a juice, with a little small juice, so you can splash it in yourself. $14, $10. Correction, that's $14. $10 is just for the shot. 14, basically $10 for the shot, 4 for the mixer. Hey, if you can afford that, if you want to blow that away, go for it. Hot tea, look at the prices. Coffee. Of course, it's all instant. It's not percolated at the moment fresh. It's just instant. Sodas, they're not the big cans. You're not gonna get those 12 ounces like I wrote there. No, it's smaller. Because they need to get everything smaller so they can fit more in the plane. They need to make that flight as light as possible. Water, $4 for water. And they know they'll get you. There's something that costs 25 cents or 50 cents when you wholesale it. Just bring the bottle empty. And once you pass it through the water fountain. Or bring the bottle I have that filters it. Treats, eats, $5. Your kid wants some gummy bears and he's crying, I want gummy bears, I want gummy bears. Guess what? You're gonna pay $5 for those gummy bears. And he's gonna want to wash it down with something. Share size, that means it's the bigger size, but it's still costing you $5. It's the bigger size, but I don't think it's ridiculously big. Kids snack box. Look, see, it says Teddy Grahams, Ritz crackers, fruit, Sour Patch, and hand sanitizer and wipes. But it doesn't say anything about the drink. That's separate. Cheese tray. That's probably one of those Lunchables for $9. Cafe snack box. See? Let's go down to those savory combos. Look at those prices. Hot deal. 1 coffee and 1 of those bag of chips for $7. That's a hot deal. Little mix. 2 soft drinks and one of those snacks. $11.50. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. $4 more for extra bottle. That's what they did. See? 2 beers, $17. And there's not even somebody dancing naked on the table. It's just here. Hey, by the way, they don't do cash. It has to be with your credit card. They do not do cash in the plane at all. Look at that, triple sip and everything. See? A little promotion where they sell you with their offers. Wi-Fi in the sky. This is a big story. Every time I get there, they don't have a Wi-Fi. You got to pay for it, but I think if you don't have enough, they won't turn it on. I think. I don't know. But every time I go to say, I guess they don't have enough people, they say the Wi-Fi is not working right now, whatever. Or is it probably too new? I don't know how that works. Start planning your next trip. Promotion. These are the places they go. If you need to go on vacation, you don't know where to go, just find a place that they go and you can get it cheaper. That way you can fly with them. For example, I'm planning to fly. I want to go to Pensacola, so the chances are I'm going to fly from New Jersey to Tampa and then rent a car from Tampa to Pensacola. And then on the way back, do the same thing. Because if I fly directly to Pensacola, it'll be a different airline, a different airport, and a hell of a different price. Find where they fly and go to visit those places as a tourism. Unless you've been through all these places, look at all of them. Yeah, you're good to go. So I give you the rundown how to fly better, cheaper, and more relaxed. They might, in some other airlines, they give you a little bit more leg room, some luggage included, but you still have to pay for it. Because my brother-in-law goes to there all the time. He goes to different airlines because he has 2 inches more space. But how much does he pay? A lot more. No, but I don't have to pay for luggage. Why do you think you're paying $200 more on the ticket? I think luggage is included and implied. So don't believe that they all charge you. If you think about it, you're coming about a lot better with Spirit, even if you pay all of that stuff. Problem is the seats are a little smaller, but I fit and I'm big. If you're 300 pounds up, I don't think you're gonna fit in many of them unless you go first class. But that's not their fault. That's yours, right? That's your problem. That's your personal problem. You want to be big, you can be big. You want to be small, you can be small. Whatever. So, but don't criticize people. Don't feel bad because they have to put restrictions. Yes, if you're too big, you take space in more than one seat, they lose money on that seat. And this is a business. They gotta get paid. I understand. They deal with you. Just don't be tough over there, because when they're trained for that, you get tough, they're gonna be tough on you, and they're gonna make your life miserable. Try to be nice, and you'll get a lot more results. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace out. This is Ray from the sky. Later.